you for me editing the video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. As I was editing the video, I realized that I forgot to turn on hide by side. So instead of seeing me and Jen right next to each other, you will see men and then me, or me and then Jen, depending on who is talking. But today, I hope you guys enjoy hearing some rebranding autism. And if you do, make sure you miss this video a thumbs up. If you can't understand what I'm saying, please turn on subtitles because you don't want to miss a minute of this amazing interview. Enjoy today's video. Bye. Okay, it's going. Hi everybody, welcome back to the PPB. I'm back with another awesome interview. Video file. We are in the middle of a pandemic. Today I have men from Rebranding Autism. So I'm so excited. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Well, hi guys. I'm Jennifer, like Anna said, from Rebranding Autism, and I make YouTube videos and music and stuff for YouTube just to help it show that people with autism are capable of other things, and just to try to encourage people, and well, that's what I do.
Yeah, her piano is amazing. After you're done watching this video, you have to go hop over to Mel's piano and see what amazing content she creates.
Aw, thank
And I'm
you.
also gonna put Pondering Autism, Painted and Fade Out, and who else is on the bus on?
Yep. Caitlin and Kay Dow, Lauren Brazy, and the Wee family.
Yep, I'm going to make all of them below with the awesome family if you want to learn more about autism. So anyway, today we are going to be talking about awesome stuff. So let's move right into it. So the first question I have is, can you tell a little bit about your autism diagnosis? Sorry, with us.
So I was actually diagnosed, and I didn't know I was diagnosed because I guess they decided it wouldn't be a good idea to tell me. So I found out, like, my case manager had mentioned it one day, and I was like, and then I asked my mom, "Is this true?" And she's like, "Oh yeah." And that's how I found out. It wasn't like a big process where I was looking for it. They just had diagnosed me, and without me knowing. So it wasn't really a journey. I mean, a long time leading up to that. I had been diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder and been living in a lot of group homes and things. But that's how it happened.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's always interesting when you find out things that you didn't know from other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find out a lot of things that I didn't know from people, and I'm like, what? No one ever told me that.
Right.
Yeah, and then you start to wonder, and then you like been on the internet and start looking at things, and then you wonder, what applies to you.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Vanessa, how I know you're an adult living with autism. Can you explain how that lifestyle is different from your childhood with autism?
So you're saying as how it's different as an adult as opposed to when I was a child? Well, when I was a child, it's definitely much harder because you're a kid and you don't understand things, and you're not able to just think things through as much. And so when I was a kid, I would say it was a lot harder for me because I did not understand myself, and I didn't have as much patience and life experience to learn. So as I got older and I had many experiences, trial and much error, I always say, through much error, I learned things like what annoys people and what helps make friends, what doesn't help make friends, because apparently calling someone 15 times in a row does not help you make a friend. But I had to learn that the hard way,
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the amount of trial when you have, how I have the ability on Animal Party, and I don't know if you want any of my video or not, but I am in I use a walker have been around, and I live with my parents right now, but I have a lot of caretakers that come in who are younger like me, and I think as I got older, I had to be telling them what I needed, and how to do it, and what not to do, and how it's done, and how not to hurt me, and all that. And the benefit is to tell them that I don't have a mental disability. I only have a physical disability. People treat me like a baby, and I am not. I am not a baby. I am a 19-year-old who graduated high school who needs a mental health transferring around,
Yeah.
So, yeah, as you get older, you learn about more things.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah. I know you have a popular YouTube channel, Rebranding Autism, that you tell your community along with Mike with Autism. Can you explain your journey and inspiration for starting this channel?
So like what made me want to start the channel?
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, it started out as I was just doing music, like piano videos, and I didn't even talk or show my face. And one day I reached like 5,000 subscribers. So
Wow.
I made a video, and I said thank you to everybody for subscribing, and they were like, we like when you talk, we want you to talk more. So I started making little skits and things to play around, and that's when I started the new channel, and started out with skits and just fun things. And then little by little, I started talking about my life, and that seemed to really resonate with people. So that's where it kind of took off from there and just got bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it is amazing how many people you can reach without even trying. Because I started my YouTube channel year and a half years ago, and I was like nobody ever gonna watch the YouTube channel. I started it because no one was accepting me as a person at school. Like, so I was like, I need somebody to talk to, about all my problems, and maybe if I put video together, I will inspire somebody else to have someone with cerebral palsy and all disability. So I started it, and all at once, I got better and better and better. And then in May of this year, I graduated from high school, and I thought, now what am I gonna do? And so I continued to make videos, and it just started blowing up. And I was like, okay, well, this is what I'm gonna do. And now I run my YouTube channel along with a totally disability awareness social media brand, and it is the funnest thing I've ever done. I met to meet people like you, and I really like editing videos.
Yeah, it's fun, right? It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun, and it's time consuming.
Yeah, that part, which is good thing.
Yeah, I like that because when I have nothing else to do, I can edit a video.
Yep.
Let's see. What is one thing you wish people knew about autism or the value of life when it comes to living with autism?
I wish that people, like you said, would realize that, like, you know, we have like things we want to do, life we want to live. Everybody has something to give,
Right.
you know, and that we're not just like the symptoms or the things we do, but we are a whole person inside and want like love and to have fun and do cool things and see new things, and we have those same human desires like everybody else.
Definitely. I feel like people, like, I go out in public a lot. I'm a very active person. I'm always, at Walmart or Target or before. And people look at me like I'm not even a person. I am a disability, a walking disability.
Yeah.
And sometimes people will come up to me and talk to me like a baby, or talk to whoever I'm with.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you can't understand me, you can ask me to repeat it or say it a different way, or I have my iPhone and I type everything on my iPhone. And I'm like, what? I don't understand like how the universe is the way it is with no disability education whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's really annoying. It's up to parents, to educate their, young people, read them books, turn them a YouTube channel, do whatever.
Yeah.
A million resources that people don't take advantage of.
Have you ever heard of that book, Out of My Mind?
Oh, that is my favorite book.
I'm reading it right now.
I must have read it about 40 times.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think my mom was like, why are you reading that so many times? I'm like, I love it.
It's a great book, and I think I should be like required reading in schools, you know, so kids can understand. I think actually I was at the bookstore and I was with my friend, and she said her son had read the book and loved it, that they had them read it at school. So I was like, well, I'm gonna read it and I'm loving it. And so yeah, I think that's an important book because it speaks to what you were just saying about that the girl is so smart and everything, yet they're giving her this little coloring pages and the same thing every day. And I haven't gotten to the end, so I don't know what happens. I'm hoping things get better for her. They seem like they will. But yeah, that's a great book.
Yeah, I almost feel like any disability awareness book need to be a required read in Florida. Oh, hi, Lemonade.
It's Lemonade. I think lunch is here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. She should stop now.
But yeah, I really think that people need to retire reading,
Yeah.
And also, like, I wrote a book too. That happened that I did earlier, like 2 months ago. I wrote a book and published it. It's a children's book. I'll email it to you.
Yes, please. What's it called?
Well, good question. I don't even remember. When I find it, I'll email it to you.
Yes, please.
Yeah, and you're writing a book too right now, too. That's
yeah.
fun. How's that going?
It's going well. I actually finished the first draft, and I'm working with an editor and a friend on like getting it just better in general. And then I have 2 literary agents that answered me and are interested in seeing more of my book. So that's a good thing. So
That is a good thing. Yeah,
yeah.
that's really important. What is your biggest piece of advice for children or young adults living with autism?
Definitely don't underestimate yourself. And just because people are going to try to protect you, and they're going to try to protect your feelings, people that love you are usually going to be like, well, maybe that will be too loud, or maybe that will be too much for you. I know that happened to me with my family. But then I started saying, you know what, I want to try. And just to try things that you think will be too hard for you. Like I went to monster jams with the big monster trucks.
Oh,
And
you did?
yeah, and
Wow.
it's so loud, and everybody there wears headphones. So I wasn't the only one wearing headphones.
Right.
And I had a blast, and now I love it. I never would have thought I would love something so loud and intense, but I gave it a try, and now I learned something I love. Some things I still like. Well, this was too hard. I didn't like it. But other things I love, and you won't know unless you try.
Right, I agree. Because I have one of my best friends, he played volleyball in Holland, and he was like, I want you to come to a volleyball game. I was like, no, I don't think so, Sam. It's too loud, too many people. I went, and now I'm a diehard Missouri State volleyball fan. I pretty much have all his volleyball uniform, and I pretty much my whole entire wardrobe is volleyball related now, and I'm not doing that now. So
Yeah, that's awesome. That sounds so cool.
yeah, definitely try new things.
Mm-hmm.
And then my last thing is, what else can we know about you?
What else about me? Okay. One thing is I have a really good basketball shot, like a free throw shot. I can shoot really good
Wow.
free throws. I collect Pez dispensers, little candy
Oh
thing.
yeah, I remember. Oh, on one of your mail openings.
Yep, I collect those. I like to play Minecraft. Um,
I used to play Minecraft,
yeah, it's
and
fun.
yeah, and now I have to figure out how to do it one-handed because my one hand doesn't work. So operating the control one-handed is
Yeah.
very difficult. But
I had seen a commercial like a year ago where Xbox was working on that. Weren't they working on a?
yeah, they do have an adaptive control, but it is so much money.
Oh man.
I'm like, why would you make an adaptive control that is not affordable for everyone?
Right. That should be something everyone should be able to get,
Yeah,
obtain.
because it goes back to disability awareness, and disability inclusion, and yet it haven't.
Yeah. Well, that's something we need to start a campaign about.
Yep, write a petition.
What's his name? What's the guy's name? The head of Microsoft? Bill Gates. We have to write to Bill Gates
Yeah,
himself.
yeah, and be like, we need adaptive control so we all can play Minecraft.
Yep.
That could be the next thing that you and I work on.
You should make a video about that. That's
I
another
really
video
should.
topic.
Yeah, I don't know who I'd interview for that, but yeah, definitely I could make a video about that.
Yeah. Mhm.
But that we can know about.
Oh, I know one thing. I hate tomato sauce and I hate melted cheese, but I love pizza.
Ah, that's interesting.
So it's okay when it's on pizza, but any other times I hate it. And that's my weird thing.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy you made pizza.
Yeah, pizza's awesome.
Yeah, pizza's wonderful. I love pizza. But anyway, that was my interview with Rebranding Autism. Make sure you hit the link in the description about follow her. Because if you don't, I don't know what you're doing with your life. And everybody else in the what do we call it? Autism vlog pod. You also need to know follow them so you can see other perspectives of the world. And hopefully you all will be back together soon.
Yes.
I know you miss them.
Yes, very much.
Yeah. And so anyway, and if you like this video, hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe right here. Let's see. And I love making new people. Yeah. Thank you so much, men, for being willing to be on my channel. And I hope you and I can become friends.
I think we're pals. We're definitely friends already.
Yeah, we definitely are. I will email you when I'm always down for that.
Me too, ma'am. That's perfect.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Bye. Bye.